use of education technology in schools, in my opinion and my experience, is absolutely fundamental. And the reason for that is that over the years I've seen EdTech grow from being a bolt-on to what schools do. So when technology first appeared in classrooms, it was something that was in addition to what teachers did, in addition to what students did. But now, with the way technology is integrated, software, hardware, cloud services, management information services, all of these things can come together to make a fundamental difference to the way schools operate. And if we look at the role of school leaders now, it's a very hard role. It always has been difficult, but now lots more external pressures, lots more outreach into the community that the school services. To me, education technology is an absolute fundamental to deliver that key vision. And the way in which technology delivers that has to be delivered strategically. And the people that can deliver that strategically are the school leaders. So they need to grow their vision, fundamentally to look at what their core purpose is for their school or their group of schools, and then to build an ecosystem of technology that helps them deliver that. So, for example, if they are wanting their workforce to work more efficiently and have more impact with the students, then they need to start gathering systems that produce data for them and the ability to interpret that data. The way in which technology can help schools become more efficient and the workforce become more efficient and have greater impact is all surrounding the data that's gathered. Now, in order to establish that system, school leaders really need to look beyond individual purchases of maybe a piece of hardware or a piece of software and look at how the total package of education technology can really be integrated together to deliver this data-rich environment that probably didn't exist in the EdTech world 10, 15 years ago, when we were still buying separate pieces of hardware, separate pieces of software. And then if we look at the students, well, if we're being honest, really the way in which the students in our schools now are going to lead their lives when they exit school, we have to fundamentally change the way we work in schools to deliver an EdTech environment now. It should be really a non-negotiable right to have a device and have software and have storage space and connectivity to use in all of your lessons at any time of your choosing, or the instruction that your teacher is giving you, the work that's set. And I always recall one girl looking enviously at my laptop when I was doing some work in a school about 4 or 5 years ago, saying, "Is that yours, Mr. Whyley?" And I said, "Yes, it is." "You can use it any time you like." I said, "Yes." She said, "I have to wait till Thursday afternoons till the laptop trolley comes out." Now, we really have got to shift that so that students can work on their devices, work on their software, and they can grow into adults in the future that are going to thrive in the society in which they're going to live. And I think that school leaders need to reflect back, as we always have done. When I was a school leader, I had to try and visualize what my students were going to be doing, what their families were going to be doing, what they would hope for them in the future. And I'm struggling to think of a world that doesn't include integrated, fundamental use of technology in that life. And I think that schools need to deliver what we would call the traditional curriculum, but it has to be now underpinned and supported by the use of technology. And it's going to be a challenge. It's not an easy thing to deliver. It requires a vision, it requires determination, and it requires a strategy. And it requires good EdTech industry partners to deliver that. Because I'll go back to what I said before. In the days when technology was being introduced, it was much easier to buy a computer from here, buy a laptop from there, buy an interactive panel from there, and try and integrate these things. But now, the whole system Everything has to talk to one another. So school leaders need to have key partners, key people that they can rely upon to explain and help them develop their vision, which integrates all of these instances. So any devices that don't collect data on student usage, well, I'd be asking, why would I be buying that? Any pieces of software that didn't deliver data on, again, usage and the ability for teachers to access the work the children are using easily, to build up a view of that student when it comes around for parents' evening, or indeed when there's an inspection, I'd be asking, why are we buying that software? Why are we even considering that? Because the technology's grown so much now, it can start to at last deliver what school leaders need.